My name's Stuart and this is the Royal Ramble. Now last week I claimed that the vaudevillains were the worst characters on the roster. Now some of you strongly disagree with me, so I've decided to widen my research approach and I've decided to call this thesis WWE's most boring wrestlers. After reconsidering my vaudevillains assault, which was entirely justified, I have realised that I missed off a few others that are also worthy of the boring label. So let's jump in. If Big Dave Bautista watched this show, which he definitely doesn't, he'd be leaving disparaging comments on Twitter about me afterwards because I'm about to criticise his bum chum. Yes, I think Titus is boring. I get it. He's big, he's imposing, he's actually quite good at cutting a promo. By all accounts, he's a very nice person, but in the ring, I just lose interest. I do like but matches consisting of shoulder tackle, human toss, shoulder tackle, big splash, Clash of the Titans doesn't really get me worked up. This exact formula in every match is made worse by the fact that when I see Titus, I know he's going to win that match. Apollo Crews, a recent graduate to the Raw main roster, so maybe it's a bit harsh to criticise him so soon. So it's not really a criticism on him, more a criticism on creative, because they really don't have anything for him. But he does have an infectious smile. He's pretty bloody strong and freakishly agile, but other than that, there's nothing more to his character, as evidenced by the fact that the social outcasts wanted him to join them. Maybe they were enthralled by his infectious smile. And to be honest, it was more of the same in NXT. He was a super athlete with a lovely smile. So this might be an early call, but I'm going to say that Apollo Crews is boring. Maybe creative, if they need some help, could look back to that speech by Shawn Michaels, take some inspiration from it where he said that he'd lost his smile, apply this to Apollo Crews' storyline going forward, and have him rampage through the roster as he looks for his smile again. Because other than that, I can't think of anything else. Del Rio, since you returned, you went from mildly interesting to super boring to moderately boring. Now you've got a real chance to create great heat with the crowd, just like Sheamus does by being and looking like a massive dick. But for some reason, Del Rio hasn't clicked since his comeback. Mex America did not help, but also I think the crowd automatically turn off when they see his entrance, because you hear this music and then you see him doing this. And I imagine that most fans react as I do. Oh, it's Del Rio. Oh, Eric, you so boring. I still haven't forgiven you since you said that you don't like bullies and then joined Team Cena. And you've been punished accordingly ever since. Great luck, nothing else. And finally, I thought I'd mention someone who's been labelled as boring by quite a few fans, but he isn't boring at all. Tyler Breeze is fantastic. He's a competent worker. He looks great. He's good at cutting promos and he has a clear character. I mean, he's an arrogant dick who we're supposed to dislike, as opposed to an arrogant dick who we're supposed to like. And if you think that Tyler Breeze is boring, then you're wrong, because Prince Pretty is the new model Rick Martel. So somebody give that man a bow tie and some arrogance to spray on the crowd. Those are my picks, those are who I think are boring. I've probably missed some people out, like Adam Rose, The Ascension, Lucha Dragons, Ryback, and the guys in the Puerto Rico advert. But this is me, right here. Follow me on Twitter, leave some comments there, leave some comments on this video below. Tell me, sound off, who you think is boring, or if you think that Tyler Breeze is boring, and if you do, you're wrong. And be sure to join me next week right here on WrestleZone.com.